Oh, well, hi there! Welcome to twitch.tv/TSSZ News and another episode of TSSZ Plays Sonic Unleashed. I'm Lou. Thank you very much for joining us tonight as we get back in action here and keep plowing on through Sonic Unleashed. We have a big medal hunt ahead of us today, as you probably know by now. But first, we're gonna get to the polls that we had posted up last week up on strawpoll.me/TSSZ News, where there are some new polls for you to vote on if you haven't checked those out yet. You may have also noticed that Noah is not with us yet. He has been delayed, but he will be joining us relatively soon. So in the meantime, let's get a look at some of those polls, shall we? The first one. If you could change only one thing, these were kind of the two themed polls here about changing things in Sonic Unleashed. If you could only change one thing about Unleashed daytime stages, what would it be? 3 votes on this one, 2 of which were for the controls themselves, your movement, the ability Sonic has, etc. And 1 was for a random something else. In future, if we do the something else's and you have a straw poll account, you can leave what that something else is in the comments below the poll, and we will address those as well, just for future reference. So on top of that, we had a second poll, which was if you could only change one thing about the Werehog stages, the night stages in Sonic Unleashed, what would that be? Given a couple more options here, 2 of the 3 votes were for the level design, the length of them, the layout, how they kind of come together. 1 vote was for the camera control, in terms of the angles it gives you, whether or not you have free movement at any time. And surprisingly, no votes for the controls themselves, how you move, how you fight, stuff like that. I do take issue with that, although I don't know that it would be the thing I would change first either, to be honest. So be it. So there's, like I said, some new polls up for you to vote on right now. If you haven't already, that is strawpoll.me/TSSZ News. It's on the bottom of every single stream. You really should know that by now. And we haven't had a new follower in a while, so that has not changed recently. But if you aren't following us yet, go ahead and do so, so we can go ahead and keep things fresh and fun here. Now, he's really bored. He's been sitting around for a while waiting for us to get back to this. So again, if you somehow haven't figured it out by now, today's Medal Hunt Day on the stream, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it here. And get moving! So, last I checked, there was a big push for us to... Oh, there's one. Doing good already. That's not the one I need, though. It's not the kind that I need. There was a big push for me to keep track of souvenirs, and I did a little bit of research ahead of time. Not much. And I do know that this is one of the places I can buy these souvenirs, and since, you know, I have bought none of them, I have a lot of rings stocked up that I can use. So we're going to go through and buy, I'm guessing, all of these. I'm guessing they're all souvenirs that I can take back to the professor. For all the jokes I made about, you know, him wanting those souvenirs, I really didn't do a whole lot with them, and now it turns out I need them. I'm also cheating a little bit to keep track of medals in the hub worlds, the first couple of hub worlds that we'll be visiting, assuming we don't get enough of them. So, I'm going to go ahead and fudge it a little bit just by reading through this guide that I have to make sure that I don't miss anything, because we want to get out of the medal hunt as quickly as possible. So from the world map entrance, go forward, and it is behind the first table on the left. This is the first table on the left, and I don't see anything. Was I lied to already? Was this the most practical guide that ever was? I couldn't have gotten it already because it would have made a noise. It would have been there. Whatever. In an alley to the left of the shop. That's very explicit. Well, the shop was up here. Now, is this to the left of the shop? Is this what you're talking about? You're really not giving me a whole lot to work with. Oh, so be it! And we don't have time for this. So, basically what we're going to do is we're going to revisit as many of those hub stages as we can until we get the 18 or 19 medals that I need to get to level 7 of the Sun medals, anyway. And we're going to kind of careen around until we find them all. So, like I said, I did cheat a little bit, and I do kind of know where I'm supposed to be going in this stage in particular. So, see, there's one. And just to keep things kind of fresh and fun, I'm also going to, if I can track them down, play down the harder stages in these levels too, if I haven't already. Because A, they have medals in them, and can't pass that up, and B, they're fun, and it's a nice little way to break up the monotony of this stuff. So there's both of those already. And we're gonna get kicking right now on Windmill Isle Act 3, which is a really fun stage, especially in the DLC, if I recall correctly. So let's get right to the chat here. Looks like Shadowbane's having some buffering issues, and Rare Foil is dropping out temporarily. I'm gonna focus on this right now. Doing great already. Nice. Okay. If you're having buffering issues, you might want to reload the stream, or if you can adjust the quality, manually do so. Everything looks fine on my end, so there's not a whole lot I can do for you. It's gonna be challenge enough just getting through. I tried to jump there, but it wouldn't let me. It's gonna be challenge enough just getting through these levels, let alone... Now, I'm not sure... Do you clip through things when you bump into them? Because in real life, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Whee! Oh, it's so fast. I like the kind of sunset motif going on here, too. It's very pretty. Whoa, okay, whoa, can't see. Can't see diddly-do. Missed the night medal, don't care. Got the sun medal. Priorities. It locks, so that was not cool, because it locks your ability to jump while you're in that I just got hit state. And that's not good on you know, rail-focused segments like these. Not pleased. Not even close. Doesn't matter. Whee. Okay, save that one. Dude. There we go. Alright. Had to be a little more methodical with that part. And I think we're good to go. Oh, up and over. Got my medal, not concerned. Let me over there in time. Thankfully, I don't think we're going to need the moon medals, so I'm not as concerned about it, and there we go. 1 minute. Just about pulled off the S2. I think we were about 200 points away there. Nah, that's just rubbing it in. All right. 1 world down. And we have 16 medals to go, people. This can be done. I have faith. And if I have faith, you should have faith. And it looks like Noah is ready for us here. So, do bear with me. I'm going to try to get to a spot where there aren't, you know, crazy looping sound effects. Everything fluttering in the breeze. Good stuff. All right, let's see if we can get Noah in here quickly. We're going to be off for a couple of minutes, but I'm going to get him in here as fast as we can, and we'll be right back on twitch.tv/TSSZ News. Don't go anywhere. Well, we're having a little trouble getting Noah on here, so we're gonna keep going until we can hash out whatever issues he's having or we're having connecting. And he's always bored. He's like, you're doing this to me now. This is all happening. Please don't. I'm so bored. Thank you, Sonic. Uh-oh. We might have him coming in now. Okay, everybody, we found him. I'm gonna bring him up right now, I think. We are professionals. There he is. Say hi to Noah, everybody.
Hello.
So he has graciously come back on the stream as we go ahead and plow through the Metal Hunt. Noah, how's it going? How you doing? Thanks for joining me in my eternal struggle with this game.
It's doing pretty good. Looking forward to watching the suffering.
It's gonna be a time, believe you me. So we're about 16 sun medals away from making any real progress with this game, and just so the chat knows, we didn't really have a whole lot of time to do audio balancing or anything. So if anything sounds disproportionately loud or quiet, let us know, and I'll do adjustments as best I can.
How many medals did you say?
So I am 16 sun medals away from the next level, and it is 16, and it is mandatory that I get them or I can't go into Adabat Day. So it's a delight. It's an absolute delight. So
Such a huge flaw in Unleashed.
it's pretty bad. All right, they want you louder. See if we can make you louder.
Though?
I certainly would. All right, let us know how that is. If you can still hear the game too.
That's not important.
Yes, Rare Foil reminds me, shops, souvenirs, pickle, medals. I did take care of Apatos already with the souvenirs, so don't you worry about that. Let's try Missouri next. I know... Oh, you know what? I forgot. To get the sun medals in the hub stages like this, it has to be nighttime, because God forbid this is easy.
Dude, that's the other thing about that's really tedious, is the switching back and forth just to find medals that are in the same spot.
Yes.
And
but
watching that loading screen every time.
It just happens to be, day, night, so you got to do this whole transition that's happening now, and I mean, it's cute the first couple of times.
Yeah.
But when you're neck deep in it like we've been for so long, it's not as fun. All right, so where are they here? I have a little cheat sheet here for myself.
Oh, that's perfect. That'll work out great.
In between two huts on the left-hand side. Or actually, I have them both, so who cares? Right out to the stage here.
Better instructions than the one that said, like, the people by first name or whatever that was.
Yeah, that was such garbage, right?
It's like, go next to... What was the crazy name? Do you remember?
Oh, it was like Agamaga or something like that. Something ridiculous.
Yeah.
It should have been Agamaga. That's a fun one.
Just next to Agamaga.
Vaguely racist.
So, since you spend so much of your time wasting it talking to NPCs that affect nothing, I figured you'd know them all by name, so.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've talked to every single one, right? Right, game, stream, people? Please help me. It's been so long. All right, they wanted you a little louder. Let's see if that is kosher. All right, let's see if we have the medals in this part of the stage. We don't, so that's an easy 2 if I can find them. Where might that be? Hit the spring behind the Gaia Gates to Day and Night Act 1. So I guess there's a spring over here. Yes, there is. Oh, there it is. Get over here. That's 1. Look at that. Yeah, whoa. Behind a hut. Oh, sorry. Head towards the Day Act 2 Gaia Gate. Did I just... Are there spiky things here? Wow. This game's a dick, alright? This game's a dick. I won't lie to you.
5 times before you said it.
I was debating how PG I wanted to make it, and I'm quickly running out of reasons to keep this PG. Let's put it that way. All right, so this wants me to go to the head toward the Act 2 gate and homing attack the spinners on the left. I don't know where the Act 2 gate is, and what spinners are you speaking of? I might have ruined it by taking this thing out.
Just go to all the gates until you see
Oh, I think, is it up there?
the axe.
So it's talking about spinners. I don't see spinners right here. I'm totally fumbling around in this like a... Oh, I see.
Chat, am I loud enough yet? Or am I still too quiet?
Yes, feedback is essential here. I just gotta... Okay, whoa, alright. Oh, I see it. Okay, here we go. That's not what I wanted to do in the slightest. But thanks for assuming, game. Nope. Nuh-uh. There we go. Got it. Okay. So we got a lot of stages we can plow through here. We got 2 in Missouri alone. I'm going to try to do a healthy mix of medal getting and extra stage playing. Just for my own sanity. Keep things a little bit fun. All right,
keep them as less. Keep the stream as least suicidal as possible.
I'm certainly gonna try. Oh, okay. I'm not on a track. That's good to know. I'm also timed. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna do my homework now. Whoa. All right.
Quiet like you got a cup over your mic. Very specific. I like that.
Do you have a cup over your mic, Noah? It's not. It's not cup day.
Now does it sound like I have a cup over my mic? Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
It might actually be louder with the cup. Oh, geez. Why did I do this? This is so bad. I can't drift to save my life. Oh, my God. My biggest concern is going to be your volume relative to the actual game volume because it's tough to balance those two out. All right. There we go.
Don't boost, says Rare Foil. Don't do it.
Don't go at any sort of reasonable speed, I think is the lesson to be learned here. I'm going to lose all my lives in this stage alone. See, I just... No. Hey,
Lou, bring back up the screen share, bud.
Did we lose it?
No, all I see is the Sun Metal locations.
Oh, I got you. Sorry.
Thanks, friend.
You got it. All right. Ironically, if I just took this at like a normal pace, like walking, I could probably finish it. Give me that medal. I don't need it, but I'm taking it anyway.
And you gotta trust Rare Foil.
Oh God! It auto drifts for me if I'm going at speed, and I kind of.
Does it really auto drift?
It does. If I hook the control stick down and to the left, if I'm going at speed, it drifts for me, and that's the opposite of what I want to do right now. So.
Shadowbane says this fun would be staged for Goron racing. So I'm assuming he's talking about Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I would think.
Which I haven't made it that far in that game. 'Cause believe it or not, I've never played that game until.
Oh, there's the Sun Medal.
This summer, I downloaded it on eShop.
And what do you think of it?
So it's pretty cool. I like the setting and the mood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing Virtual Console, so I'm still getting, not the 3DS version, so I'm still getting accustomed to the weird save system, but that's kind of negated by the save states of the Wii U Virtual Console, so.
Right.
So there's that. I need to actually get back into it. I think I hardly even played it until then something else came out that I wanted to get. And I got that instead.
As tends to happen sometimes in life. Now, I'm going to be that guy. I have very seldom played Zelda games. I'm not very good at them. I'm not very into them.
Which ones have you played?
The one I probably played the most. 2 seconds to go. Ooh. Nothing like cutting it close. I've played... Wow. Rub it in game. Now, this is our first E rank, so just listen to this beautiful orchestra pooping all over itself.
Yeah.
That's just
so there's
lovely.
I need to be louder. Can you just like crank me out of auto max?
You're at max volume coming out of
Really?
Skype, yeah.
Dude.
Let's just go for it. How's that?
Yeah.
I'm just concerned about the game audio overpowering us, but maybe that's not going to be an issue. You'd think I'd hash all this out at some point, but we're 8 episodes in, and I'm still befuddled.
Befuddled indeed.
All right, Act 3. Ooh, this looks fun. I like this one. We have... What's up?
Which Zelda games were you saying? Sorry, I cut you
Oh,
off.
yeah. The one I played most was probably Twilight Princess, and I only got like 2 dungeons in on that one.
Dude, Wind Waker's my bae.
I hear that a lot. Wind Waker is apparently bae.
Game is adorable. I love it.
It looks endearing enough to actually be bae. Just because of its art style.
Dude, like Twilight Princess, to me, that game has no soul because it's so concerned with edge and darkness that I don't care about what's happening on the screen. Midna's cool, but that's about it. And I think it was a response to Wind Waker because a bunch of people in North America were like, "What's with this gay cartoony kid stuff? Give us edgy Zelda." So I gave them edgy Zelda, and I'm like, "Well, great, we got edgy Zelda, but it also has no soul, so whatever."
And see, that was
it's just amazing.
That was what I kind of liked about it, was this kind of like dark, brooding kind of approach. But that's just me. I mean, I
got 2 dungeons in.
Clearly never bothered to finish it, so I couldn't have liked it that much.
It has good moments. There's this stealth section, or not stealth, kind of stealthish. This section where you have to like infiltrate this camp, and you're kind of just sneaking around trying to get all the enemies taken out with your bow, and it's super cool. That game is kind of confused because sometimes it tries to be an action game, and those are actually some of the best moments, believe it or not. And I almost wish they would have just went all that way.
Is that right?
Which would have made it un-Zelda-like, but also good. So I don't know.
That's quite the problem to have.
I'm gonna try to figure something with this audio real quick.
Okay. I am going to bring us back into Spagonia now to keep hammering away at these medals. We have 13 to go, folks. Slowly closing in on that target. We may even get to Atabat tonight. Rare Foil says, the only Zelda game I've beaten is Zelda 2. I don't have the patience to beat Zelda 2. So good for you.
I guess you called it good after you beat that one, because that is...
Yeah, call it quits. Out while you're on top. That's
yeah, quit while you're ahead, for sure.
Yeah, that's the key there. And then... Rare Foil also says, I don't think I have the attention span for a Zelda game or general interest in the series. That's always sort of been my problem. I have trouble seeing them through the end, because I don't get super engrossed in them, and I don't know why.
You get engrossed in Wind Waker because it's awesome. Dude, like, Wind Waker's great because it starts off, you're on this island, it's lovely, and then first thing, your sister gets kidnapped, and you have to, like, leave your poor grandma behind.
Oh, dear.
The way they do it is just, to me, and maybe not for other people, but to me, it's like you were on board with your quest from day one. You're just like, because your cute little sister got kidnapped. Who doesn't want to rescue their cute little sister, you know?
Heartless jerks.
Yeah, when like Twilight Princess, it starts off and you're like, hey, want to herd some goats? It's like, no, I don't want to do farm labor. That's why I'm playing a video game.
Yeah, if I wanted that, I'd go play like Harvest Moon or something. Or go out and farm, I guess.
Yeah, or whatever. Go see Grandma and help her out with her cows. But Wind Waker, you're like, yes, save the sister for Grandma, because she's all you got left. Mom and Dad are just gone or dead or whatever. You gotta make it
Or
happen.
grandma. You gotta make it happen.
Dude, it's crazy because, like, what's good about that game, to me, it's like a Disney or Pixar movie in the fact that it's presented very light, but underneath the surface of the content, there's a little bit of this dark edge to that. Like the fact that Link's parents are freaking dead, that the whole place is flooded and covered with water, post-apocalyptic style.
I mean, that does sound pretty sad, I won't lie to you.
Yeah, it sounds so tragic, but it's so beautiful, especially the HD version. The water is beautiful. I could sail for days in there.
Oh, I'm sure. It did get the whole remake treatment. That's right, I forgot.
Absolutely. And my opinion may be biased because I only played the remake. I never played the original version, which I understand was a little slower and clunkier. So, either way, the HD remake is bae. Go play it.
But I mean, I would hope that they would make improvements from version to version anyway. So if you're going to take the time to do a remake, you might as well make it a little better. Alright, this is Act 1, and I've already done that, so that's not going to help. How about...
Princess HD still looks like trash.
Controversial opinions. Oh, here we go. Nope, no, I remember that.
Zelda 2 causes high blood pressure from Shadow Bane. It's very funny.
That sounds about right. Now, I think there's one medal in this part of the game, the entrance stage for Spargonia, that I didn't get, but it also means I have to be Werehog, and I'm lazy, but I gotta do it, right? Ugh.
Necessary evil.
Necessary evil. Oh, where even is it? In the underground area, grab the small pole on the left and then jump and grab the moving platform, but do not get onto it, otherwise you'll hit the spikes. You'll see a medal in front of a gate just ahead. So I guess I gotta go underground. The hell is underground? What's anything? Why is this game happening? I'm not even in the right spot for it, am I? I gotta be daytime, go over back where I think we did the level without the lightspeed dash. Is that where I gotta go?
Oh, that one.
That was a delight.
Hello, Grandia 2X.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to the stream, my friend.
All I do is see that tail stage, and I don't want to ever again. In all my days.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finagle this audio real quick, see what I can come up with.
Okay. You should sound better. I mean, I cranked it like crazy, so. The stream should just be louder overall, which is nice, I guess.
Chat, am I still quiet?
Give us some feedback here. As
We're still new, we're figuring this out. We're gonna make it work.
It's only been 8 episodes and like 10 hours in, you know, we're amateurs. Come on.
Yeah. But only the second one with me, so that's
true, that's right. And our highest view count in several episodes too, so see?
Oh, heck yeah. See, I tell you, every time the money face shows up.
The viewers come rolling in.
If you book Noah, they will come.
And we picked a hell of an exciting jaunt for them to see too.
You grinding.
You're still pretty quiet, Noah. I don't know what else to tell you here. This is
Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick.
I don't know. I don't know if he's quiet relative to the audio in the whole thing. If you can be a little more specific, that'll help. Meanwhile, in the underground area, where the hell did they say to go? Grab the small pole on the left and then jump and grab the moving platform. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Yeah, but see, now I gotta get out of here. Ugh. Traversal just tends to be a pain. Why am I doing that when I can just return to village? We have dedicated options in the menu for this stuff. Come on, man.
Whoa,
All right, so we are.
Whoa, Grandia 2 says TSSZ ignores me when I come to this chat. Dude, I said hi, man, as soon as you showed up.
We greeted you.
Word up, son.
Don't feel bad. We ignore everybody.
Yeah.
We're actually we're remarkably cognizant of the chat, I think.
Lou isn't, but I am.
You know, I have a game to play, man. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, right. My bad.
I'm doing that thing where I try not to suck so bad.
My B, fam.
It's not going well. All right, Holoska, what now? When you get there from the world map, turn the camera around. That's delightfully easy. Let's see if you're right. Wow. How did I miss that? Holy cow. Is that all of them now? Yeah, that's all of them here. So now we can go to the entrance stage. I'm really just also plowing through a bunch of those side levels, and it is fun. I do like those. These next two are day only. That warms my heart. Good. So we should be, I'm thinking about 12 left. This is, ugh. It's going to suck when I get to the later stages that I don't have the guide for explicitly. That's not so fun. All right. Now what do I got here? To the right of the stomp switch.
Rub it out.
This is the stomp switch. Okay, got that one. Oh, I got them both here too. Okay. So we can, I guess, go try to hunt for the alternate levels. See if we can gleam a couple. I don't know that have I played any alternate levels in Holoska? Chat, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'd be humbled and kind of surprised if you remembered too. Alright, take it easy. Haha. I did clear this one, and I got a D, but I didn't get the medal, and I don't want to try. So. I'm a massive hypocrite, it's true. Eh. Is that it here? Guess so. Are you speaking words? Okay. Just making sure.
Trying to see an alternate way to do the audio. See if I can get it louder.
Oh, okay. I think we're better now. I want to say we're better now. I've been totally ignoring Rare Foil. You didn't. The shops. I've been ignoring the shops. Souvenirs. This is the key to victory. I've totally spaced on it.
Grandia 2X says, "I didn't mean you, whatever your name is."
Oh. Is that a burn on you or a burn on me?
Noah, or
Lou.
Lou.
I mean, we're apparently the same.
Noah, Lou, who's apparently the same.
We're the same person according to several sources.
Really? When does this happen?
I don't know. They keep calling me Noah, or they did keep calling me Noah.
Who keeps calling you Noah?
It was in the chat a while back. It would always just be like, "See you later, Noah." Oh, Noah died again, or whatever.
That's funny.
Not him. Also a different person.
Well, if you wrote cranky little opinion articles, people would latch on to you. I'm just kidding.
I go out of my way not to express my opinion, lest the masses descend on me. So you
Trust me, it's freeing.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, this Friday I'm hoping to do that comment stream. I had to move it last week or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lit,
it hasn't happened yet. Lit. Hashtag till. It's lit backwards. Where are the souvenir shops now? I don't know. I clearly didn't do enough research for this. I don't know where anything is, people. This is not good. Please send help and alcoholic beverages in my direction, and I will be pleased. But it's up to you. Only you can save me from the fate. From the fate that is. Don't select stage. Get with it. Oh, you're buzzing. You're buzzing like crazy now. You broke it. You really... Come on, Mr. Audio Engineer. Get with it. Oh, man. You seem to ignore everything lol from Grandia 2X. Yes. I'm not as self-aware or mostly aware as I think. Have you heard of Sonic Mania? Hell yeah, I've heard of Sonic Mania. I've said in episodes past, I cannot freaking wait for that game. I'm so excited. Shadowbane. By the way, did you go to the liquor shopping, Lou? I did, not for any of the ingredients you sent me. Shadowbane was nice enough to actually send me a concoction, a recipe for a Sonic-based shot I can make. But I have none of the ingredients, and I'm lazy and didn't want to go get them. So I got other liquor instead. I'm not drinking it yet, but I have a feeling I might need to soon. So I will go back to Holoska Rare Foil. I saw you. I saw you. You're already out of the hub world. There's a delay on when you comment on things and when I see them. So I will go back. I'm aware. I just didn't get there in time. I'm so good at this. That's sarcasm. I'm not good at this at all. Chunnan Town. When you get there from the world map, you're standing on a bridge. The metal's underneath that bridge. I'm pretty sure I got that one.
Can you hear me, Audio Engineer?
Oh, hey. You're peeking, but yes, I hear you.
Crap. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. It's probably louder. It's just now distorted like crap now.
It's a little distorted. Pull the gain back a little bit, and you should be fine. I mean, they haven't been complaining, so I'm not sure.
I love that you're like, come on, Mr. Audio Engineer. Such a good phone. Well, that's what audio engineers do. We finagle and improvise and try to make crap happen on the spot.
That's right.
Just ask the audio engineers that had to do the Sonic.
Yeah, I did the live stream party. That's right. Yeah,
they had to improvise.
Grandia asks, Noah is the guy that sometimes ignores me and is playing Sonic Unleashed. No, that is me. That is Lou. Noah is above me.
With the headphones.
With the headphones and the money face. So we get all the viewers.
That's right. You see, it doesn't even matter if you hear me or not. I'm just supposed to be the money face.
He is the money face.
Just as long as this screen is here.
He's also our comic relief, so there's that. See? Alright, where is this? To the right of the Day Act 1 Gaia Gate, hovering above a rainbow ring. I'm pretty sure I got that one already. Go around the second mountain on the left to find steps lead up to a fling pole on the pick-me-up item. Turn the camera around to okay, I think I know where I'm going.
Yeah, when you were talking about that buzz, and speaking of the 25th party stream, that's what Rare Foil said it was when
is he making that joke? Yeah.
Yeah, when I was buzzing.
You be buzzing. You're a bee. You're stinging like a bee. All right, I think there's one around here.
Shadowbane says, waiting for you to start tabbing covers to every stage Lou plays.
You're free to try. All right, Dragon Road Act 2. Let's get at it. That's... Rare Foil says, that's Louise or Lou. I try not to be referred to as Louise.
Is that your real name?
It's Louis, but
okay,
not Louise. There's no E on the end of it. Last I checked.
Give me that OPS back, son.
I died immediately. Oh, right. Hold on. It's tough to do while I'm playing. I forget. I share the screen with Noah over Skype to get him to see what we're doing in real time.
Yeah.
And whenever I have to look stuff up about the game, he sees that forever, unless I change it.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And I forget basically every time I do it, so.
Johnny2X says, Noah's on there and says, interesting couple we have here. LOL.
We're the weird, non-romantic Sonic-based odd couple. Yes.
I ship it. It's the Sonic community. You gotta ship everything.
You must ship all the things.
One does not simply avoid shipping.
That's right. There you go.
Sonic. Like
it's impossible to avoid. Wow.
Our Tails channel and Immy are dating. Just kidding. That's not true at all. That was some rumors that started.
I would have believed you too. I was gonna be like, good for him.
I wouldn't have. Matt's way too pretty for her. Whoops. I'm just kidding.
Matt is the prettiest. Let's be real.
He's beautiful. I mean, I may have the money face, but he's too pretty for me.
He's too much. He's too much for all of us.
Dude,
him and his hashtag real paisano hours. I still don't know what that means.
He smells like mustard all the time, too.
What?
What? The stream he did re-ate all the mustard for charity or whatever.
I mean, I love mustard, and I put it on. Oh, the one jump that I can't screw up. I screw up. I do love mustard, and I put mustard on everything. Well, more than I should.
Slang.
But I can't even support that. Real paisanos what?
Some kind of slang for like Italians. I don't really get it either.
I'm Italian, and I've never heard of it.
Oh, that's right. How do you say your last name?
Balzani, it's pronounced.
Balzani.
Yeah.
Sweet. I think I get that at Olive Garden.
You probably do. It's been on the appetizer list forever.
Actually, I hate Olive Garden. Actually, I hate Italian food in general. I'm sorry, baby. Your people's food just stinks.
Well, how's it feel to be a dirty commie? Actually, the real response there is how's it feel to be wrong?
It feels like America.
It feels like America. And what does America feel like exactly?
Freedom, liberty, and justice for all.
That sounds like a cop-out.
You sound like a cop-out.
Oh! I got told, people. You hear that? You hear that garbage? I got told.
Why don't you just go to the Jersey Shore and go tan?
Don't think I haven't tried. We used to vacation there all the time when I was over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then the hurricane hit me and went back. Oh.
Get in touch with your people?
Something.
So, like, are you Italian enough to, like, walk up to the mafia and be like, hey, guys, how's it going? What's going on here?
Not likely.
Not likely? Really?
I'm half Italian. My joke is I'm half Italian and half Russian, so I'm doubly loud.
Oh. Well, I'd say you're like World War II. But no,
basically.
So you're only half mafia, is what you're saying. I'm
half mafia and half like actually legitimately dangerous.
Half mafia, half Stalin. Wow.
It's a very interesting combination. Just under 2 minutes on this one, folks. Let's check in with the chat. Oh, let's see.
Well, I'm chosen, so get over that, son.
There is a lot on here. Where do I start?
Here.
Grandia 2X, Lou sounds like a girl's name.
Thanks. I'm saying that for you, Lou.
You're free to think so.
Louise? If it was Louise, yeah, maybe.
Shadowbane thinks they've been pronouncing my last name properly in their head. Thank you for doing so, I guess. Rare Foil, doesn't sound like America to me. Political joke. Whoa.
Oh, hashtag debates.
Edgy.
F the chaotics and heroes. All right. You should write opinion articles.
What did I do? I fixed it.
Was that Rare Foil? That was.
Alright, so successful run in Act 2. How about Act 3? What was that? I just totally talked about it.
Rare Foil. Have you been at every stream we've ever done? Because if so, you the real MVP.
I'm pretty sure Rare Foil. It's either Rare Foil or Shadowbane that are MVP. I see their names pretty much every time.
Grandia 2X, but we.
Grandia pops up every so often. They're all familiar names in one way or another.
Yeah.
How would you like me to? Oh, jeez, nope. All right, we're gonna try that again.
So I don't. So you say you're Italian or Russian? I'm trying to figure out what I am. Still not exactly sure, but we have reason to believe German as well as possibly Jewish on my mom's side, which I'm excited about because that means I'm chosen and you're not.
That's
so,
that's a really intriguing combo there.
Well, hey man, they had to start somewhere.
You know what? I guess so.
Yeah, mother's maiden name is Adler, which means eagle in Germany, which I think is really cool.
That's fun.
Because Copeland just means owner of land, which is kind of boring.
That's literally as vanilla as it comes.
Yeah, well, hey, back in the day, that meant you were big daddy on the block. Cause
yeah, that's true,
was
yeah.
A big deal. It's like, he's not a peasant, he owns the land, you know?
I possess things.
Yeah, but eagle just sounds rad. It was like I was destined to come to America because the name's Eagle, dude.
You are America.
And there's a lot of.
I can't deal with this. I thought it was just gonna hand me that medal before, and it didn't, and then I died, and I'm gonna run out of lives by the time this is over. Let's do all the hardest stages in the game, and repeat them over and over again. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Have you ever played any of the Bubsy games?
I've watched the Jontrons too many times for my own good. I don't know why I'm struggling with it so much.
Possibly wrong.
What could possibly go wrong?
Shadowbane says rare foil is top dog. LOL. I keep forgetting things because I'm too lazy to throw this stream at my calendar booking. Too lady. That's interesting. Only because I've been screwing with my phone so much lately. Latest hack is my boot screen is now Sonic and Tails running in circles in Green Hill. That sounds like a lovely boot screen.
Wish I could have a boot screen.
Dad jokes. What was my dad joke?
Everything we've said so far tonight.
Everything I said. I want to know what one he was Grim Drago was specifically referring to.
I don't know how to get that medal, and all I'm doing is losing lives, and I'm done with this.
Grandia2X says, I'm a ninja. I sneak out of the stream without anyone noticing me. See? It's not Lou's fault for ignoring you. You're just very skilled in ninja martial arts.
That's very true. And to respond to your previous thing, I spell it Louisbalzani, which you could also find out if you read any one of my articles I've written for the past, 6 years on the site. Whoa!
Do you ever
That wasn't really a burn. That was an overreaction. But
yeah.
Yes, it's that's how you spell it. It's I have been writing for this site for a while.
Lazy Noah? What?
What?
Shadowbane's saying Lazy Noah. What were you saying that about? It really sucks that there's this delay.
Yeah, it's tough.
I say things and then instantly forget what comes out of my mouth because I'm not a decent person. And so yeah, I'm curious to know what my dad joke was and why I'm lazy.
I'm curious as well. Just throw that info at us. All right, now it's just a wild goose chase at this point.
How many medals have you gotten since we started?
I have to check the count. I should have gotten about 10 more. Rare foil. He was referring to me. He said I'm really new, and I said hi, really new.
Oh,
that's the textbook dad joke. Come on now. All right, so there should be 2 medals in this part of the stage that I don't have yet.
Shadowbane, when it said I'm too lady to throw this stream, and I was confused. They meant to say too lazy.
Too lazy, yeah.
So that makes sense. Shadowbane.
Don't you hate when you're too lazy to do stuff?
Yeah. Is Shadowbane lady? I'm trying to remember. Was that the person that last time I called it him and was wrong about?
Yeah, I can't say that I recall. What else here? There's a second medal here somewhere, right? Yeah. You have that up, right? I didn't block you again? There it is.
Yeah, I see it, baby.
Yay! Alright, so here we go.
I see you getting them medals. I see you, fam.
I'm rolling in them.
So who are those guys just sitting on the
You know what? I could not care less.
Don't you know them all by name? You gotta find the sun medals.
Grandia 2X. Yeah, but I don't see write anything, Koopo. All I see you do is play this Sonic game, Koopo.
Got a Koopa. What the heck is that?
That's my legacy. Oh god, this game.
What did they call you?
They called me Koopo.
That help Noah understand.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No, I mean, it's on the side. I mean, admittedly, I haven't written a Fan Fridays in 2 or 3 weeks. It's been a busy time for me. Okay, I'm playing Sonic Unleashed. I'm regretting my existence. I just bought a car this weekend.
Hard times, man.
It's been quite the time.
Well, if you would write that Fan Fridays article, it would pay for your car.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's how much we get paid at TSSZ.
I'm
hundreds of thousands.
I don't know about you, but
is that not how much you get paid? That's how much I get paid every time I write a regional assessment.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with Tristan, I think.
I'm tired of that Tristan Oliver, corrupted by his own power.
You lied to me again and again.
No Vito go untainted.
You told me one thing and did another. Alright, we're gonna do Skyscraper Scamper Act 2.
Don't touch
my pom-pom?
What the heck?
I have a pom-pom? Is there something in my apartment that I don't know about? Should I be concerned?
I'm not gonna touch Lou's anything.
Yeah, please don't.
It's kind of hard when he's in.
I mean, we're like half a country away, but even if that opportunity presented itself, please don't.
this Koopa thing? All right, I'm looking it up.
It might be. It might. Rare Foil seems to think it's a Final Fantasy.
I'm gonna eat the goggles and goggle it.
The goggles, they do nothing.
Koopa, Square Enix. Yeah. Okay.
So it
Yeah,
is
it's
a
a Final Fantasy thing. There's a cat.
Oh, I got the medal!
Meow meow.
I did it. I did a thing. Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Trademark of the Moogles.
I'm just gonna take it slow so I don't die again. Boom. That's how you play a game. That's how you entertain the audience. That's how you get an S rank.
Boy, S rank up in here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Somebody providing a link.
A link?
Whoa,
Yeah, there's
the
a
heck's
link.
that? It looks like a Pikmin after the Holocaust. Nuclear
Moogles
Holocaust.
from Grim Drago. Sure. What is Moogle?
Right.
6 medals to go, people. 6 medals to go.
Oh, Grim Drago is our newest follower. Cool.
Noah Lou Lol. Oh, it's the Moogle. He linked something about a Moogle.
Do you play any of the Final Fantasy games?
No.
Never
I
played
don't.
a single one.
I have played them. I just, again, like with Zelda, haven't seen them through to completion. I've played, let me think, 6, 7, 10, 13, 13-2, maybe? It's been a while. A weird little, concoction of a bunch of them.
Yeah, I've literally never played a single one, but we covered a Final Fantasy song in Ground Pound Falcon just because my drummer Austin loves the Final Fantasy.
Oh my
series.
god, that's right. I think, was that our first, interaction with you? Because I think I featured Ground Pound Falcon, a while ago, years ago.
Yeah, dude, we did an interview, me and Austin.
Oh my god.
We did it over email.
That had to be at least, 2, 3, 4 years ago? Something like that.
Yeah? Yeah, I'd say.
Wow. What a world.
Yeah.
We're getting old, man.
I know, dude. Did you have any idea that loser would be streaming TSS or Sonic Unleashed with you?
I didn't have a clue. I won't lie to you.
None of us did.
No, I don't think any of us.
Or that fool would be running reasonable. What is it? The 26th? Oh, speaking of reasonable assessment, I need to get on.
Get one out, yeah. Now you know my struggle.
one in the
It's
works,
always.
but-
I really should write something. I've had 4 different retro reviews saved on my hard drives in varying states of completion for over a year at this point. There's a bunch of really fun ones, and I just never finished them.
Oh, really? Which ones? I'm curious.
There was one on Knuckles Chaotix that didn't really get very far.
Ew, gross.
And probably won't. Though the 3 that are most complete are... I forget if I've talked about them or not. I kind of don't want to talk about them in case I ever do finish them one day.
Yeah. You should do a
But they're there.
one for Sonic Unleashed, since you'll be finishing
I
it.
should do one for some. I have more than enough footage. It's going to turn into a 40-minute Angry Joe tirade
Do it, babe.
against it. I mean, I could. That would almost...
video on this.
You know what? That might be a fun thing to do with almost like a retrospective sort of, where I just come on the stream and go after the fact, review the whole thing in just one blow.
Do it, dude.
I
We got the content, likes, and subscribers, son.
got the... Please like and comment and subscribe. And, I always feel like...
Please lick, comment, and sandwich.
Please comment, sandwich, and pickle some cucumbers. I don't know.
Lick. That's what you guys say.
Lick and subscribe.
Lip and sub sandwich.
What area was that? It looks like a ghost village. Grandia, this is Atabat. Day and night.
Makes me think of the Super Mario Sunshine Hotel place.
A little bit. Serena Beach, the level's
Yeah.
called.
That game's hype.
Vaguely. I do appreciate Sunshine. It's probably my least favorite of the 3D Marios. But
Yeah, so you like it?
I like it.
I don't understand why it gets a bad rap, and I feel like that didn't happen until years later.
Because it's too non-traditional, I think. It throws in the flood, it throws in all those other non-Mario, quote-unquote, mechanics.
So it makes it freaking awesome. Set the beach, dude.
It's absolutely different. I get people complain about there not being enough variety in the stages either. They're all some kind of take on tropical paradise.
Paradise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of the point, right?
I wish this game wasn't all in amazing, beautiful ocean tropical settings.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Souvenirs. Dude, oh, God. Rare foil. Thank you.
You know what's cool about the Manta Ray stage, Torture? Yeah. You know what's cool about Sunshine is, unlike Galaxy and 64, I feel like that game takes place in a definite space in the world. It feels like a world for sure. How you can see the different islands in the background. Like, you say it, maybe, you know, that's kind of a criticism because it all feels the same, but I'm like, yeah, because it feels like it actually takes place on an island called Isle Delfino. In Galaxy, you're just in random abstract places throughout the stars that don't feel like they're anywhere close to each other. 64, you go to magical, non-existent worlds by jumping into paintings in a castle. In Isle Delfino, you are always in Isle Delfino, and you can always see the other side of Isle Delfino if you get up high enough. So sometimes to painstaking detail, they'll put like the other island in the distance, drawn as like a background sprite, and it's amazing. I love that little touch. I feel like you get lost in that world.
I'll give you that, and that's one thing I do appreciate about Unleashed. It does do a pretty good job at building its world. Like in the entrance stages, you can look back and see the actual geometry of the hub world from whence you came, and likewise when you're standing in the hub world, you can see the entrance stage and they align with each other. So that cohesiveness is nice. To go to the chat for a second, I just got to appreciate this comment for a second. Sparkle Gelatin. Jiggly, sparkly jelly that melts your jaded heart. Even back then, that sounds like something Aaron Weber would write. Even back then, they had shades of this. To the comments here, Shadowbane says the Manta Rage stay equals Tourette's. That's definitely something you can say. And Yoshi vomits monster energy drinks.
That's so true. Dude, Yoshi's hype in that game.
Yoshi is hype. And then, rare foil. Sunshine is a collectathon where the collectibles do not matter. You screwed up when you do that. It is a little too heavy on the blue coin collecting to get to 120.
Welcome to Super Mario Sunshine, the collectathon where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
The only reason they matter is if you're, going completionist about it, which, a lot of people don't.
I almost 100% of that game, except for one Shine Sprite, I think is all I had left before I got rid of my GameCube.
Ah,
so close. So close.
Why would you get rid of your GameCube?
Well, you want to know the story, actually? This is funny.
Okay.
So I was getting into music at the time, and when you're a kid, guitars are expensive, and it's kind of hard. You need, where are you going to get that money from to get a nice guitar and amps? Because I wanted to be a musician and be in a band and that kind of stuff. So I was kind of torn because I'm like, I love video games, but that's an expensive hobby, and I also love music. I can't do both. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll just keep video games kind of on the side. I'll just keep tuned into like the Sonic series because that's my favorite. This is about 2005, and then I see new game announced. Shadow the Hedgehog gets his solo game, and I'm like, what? I click on it, and it's this picture of Shadow with a gun, and then I scroll down and said E10 plus, maybe have been T at the time, for animated blood and mild language, and I'm just like, this is so dumb. This is so edge. I'm out.
Can we just appreciate the dude in a really big top hat with a Chow puppet?
Dude, that is incredible.
For just a hot second here.
If that would have been the poster for Shadow the Hedgehog, then I wouldn't have done what I did, which was basically hard quit video games for like 6 years. I sold my GameCube and used it to buy a guitar and everything else. So I like to, now it was a combination of factors, the fact that I was wanting to get into music and not having enough money. So, but as a joke, I like to say that Shadow the Hedgehog sucked so bad it made me quit video games. Just an exaggeration. I know someone in the chat probably loves that game and is probably gonna say that, whatever, but what's funny about that is I was like the target audience. I was like, what, 11, 13. I was like the target audience of like, dude, you just hit puberty, you have way too much rage and hormones going, you like animals with guns and swearing. But then it comes out and I'm like, just seeing the poster, I'm like, that is really stupid. Even though I was like 11 or something at the time. So yeah. It didn't work out.
Intriguing. No, I would say not. Oh, jeez. Now what? First of all, how many more medals do I need? It doesn't tell me here. I'm guessing 5. You know, oh, did I find the shop accidentally? I did. This is Tree Shade, my shop. Alright, so I'm going to grab all of these souvenirs, and then I'm going to take it back to the professor, and hopefully I've got enough for some kind of medal time here. I don't really know what the ratio is of souvenirs to medals, but I'm just going to kind of hope that I have enough.
Yeah.
Because I did not do my due diligence on this one.
Shadowbane says, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, is defending Shadow the Hedgehog. Makes sense, considering the username. Shadow wasn't too bad once you get past Westopolis.
I'm pretty sure... I mean, even when I was younger, and I played that game like maybe once or twice over a friend's house because they bought it for some reason. And I remember even hating it then. The controls are just so...
Slip.
Yeah. Like, I complain about Unleashed being slippery, but Shadow's a whole nother degree of slippery. I don't know, it isn't fun, I don't think. It's too imprecise to be fun.
Yeah. If, like, it'd be one thing if, like, the mechanics were, like, sound and was actually fun. It's not terrible, I think, as a game. It's just the concept to me is so ill-advised and misplaced. It's Conker's Bad Fur Day, but trying to pass as a drama instead of a comedy. It's like, Rare looked at the cute animals and said, what if we gave them guns and language? That would be hilarious because of the juxtaposition. Sega looked at that and said, hey, I think we can pass that off as edgy. It's like, no, like, I know Shadow is darker than Sonic for sure, but he's got a little Mickey Mouse nose and Mickey Mouse gloves. I'm not against seriousness in the series at all, but when you're gonna try to put in like murder and edge language, it's just like there's only so far you can go. Yes, you can go farther than Colors does. Yes, you can have a little more high stakes and drama than that, but there is definitely a limit. Like, you can't have Gears of War level stuff for sure. Not saying that Shadow was, but
right.
You're limited what you can do with the Mickey Mouse nose. Because in the cutscenes, like, he's like, go now, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like little Mickey Mouse nose is bobbing up and down as
right.
things. And I'm like, does no one else see how ridiculous this is?
Now, I just had a panic attack because I keep handing him souvenirs, and all he's doing is giving me hints for where the medals are in the hub stages. But he is actually slowly handing out medals and things. So I went through the whole, like, 5 stages of grief in my facial expressions.
Wow. That's hilarious.
While you were telling that story.
Majora's Mask pulling out right in front of you.
Yep.
So
all right.
he says that gives you medals just from talking to him?
After you give him a few souvenirs in succession, he'll give you some more medals. Now, I think I got 2 more out of that, so maybe I need 3 more Sun medals to do this. Oh God, we're so close. Ugh.
Man, are you gonna get the medals and then just be like, all right, we're done?
I might just never play this game again. I'm not caring what they say. Nope.
That was Layla. You gotta go talk to her.
Layla,
sing the song.
Get out of here, Layla.
You got me on my knees. You know, like that.
What else do we got here? Rare foil. Not gonna contest you on Shadow Noah. That game is stupid.
Rare foil gets me.
They know what's up. All right. I stuck on that for way too long.
The controls, I concur, were a lot like Sonic Heroes, at least from a PlayStation 2 perspective. You know, I've also heard that the GameCube version of Sonic Heroes, for whatever reason, was less glitchy and controlled better. I don't know if that's true.
The quirks of multi-platform development, I guess.
Yeah, which was Sega's first attempt, if I'm not mistaken. At least the Sonic series, for sure.
Yeah, like what am I doing? Simultaneous multi-plat release, I think so.
Yeah, definitely for Sonic. Not sure about Sega as a whole. Because that was right, kind of the start of them going third party.
Right.
They did a lot of exclusives at first. Like, Earthworm Jim was like Xbox exclusive. Or not Earthworm Jim. What's the dude with the 3 legs? And they're like thug rappers.
The dude with the 3, Toe Jam and Earl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an Xbox exclusive or something.
And, Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
Was...
Crazy Taxi one too?
Maybe.
Yeah, and then Nintendo got Sonic. And Billy Hatcher.
Billy Hatcher, yeah.
I liked that game.
It's easy to forget that that's a Sonic team in production.
I would like a Billy Hatcher too, if I'm honest.
But are you honest?
I keep them honest, baby. I like to make reasonable assessments.
That's... I can't think of anything snarky to say, but pretty much.
Yeah. I think I said this before, but people seem to really get attached to that word.
Reasonable?
Yeah.
Or assessment?
Like, whenever they're in the comments, they always say, like,
No, that was so reasonable.
Well, actually, usually the opposite. Normally people say it when they're trying to argue. They'll be
I
like,
fucked that up.
well, if we're being reasonable here, and they'll put lots of emphasis in the word reasonable, and trying to say that whatever I had put forth was unreasonable.
Just to be snide, yeah.
Just to be snide. I'm like, well, I mean, like, there's a difference between, like, having a progression and a linear system of reason and not agreeing with someone. Like, you can be reasonable and still, like, not have the same opinions.
Sure.
I guess. But a lot of people seem to think that a lot of people will go in the comments, and when they disagree, they're like, well, if we're being reasonable, and they get really, like, stuck on that word.
Cheeky about it, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm like, I think I'm just going to call it assessment from now on.
Can you please just call one of them assessment?
Yeah, I bet if you look at every single one of them that I've written, there is at least one comment that has the word reasonable in quotations and makes a comment about my use of that word as the title.
I wouldn't be surprised. It does happen. All right, so how are we doing here? I got that one Sun Medal, and we have 2 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more Sun Medals to go. It's almost over.
So close.
Rarefoil asks you, Noah, when was the last time you played Billy Hatcher?
Oh, that's a good question. It's been a very long time. Like I said, after the Shadow Solo game, and sold everything, and I think what was 2005, so probably that year was the last time I played any of the GameCube stuff or whatever.
Funny link from Shadowbane, the many faces of Lou when he hands in souvenirs. I did the whole 5 stages of grief for you, everything I could do. And Shadowbane also says, at least you and Noah are real people, unlike IGN, who are just zombies when it comes to assessments, comment reviews, etc.
I love that. I'm gonna screenshot that.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Slotting in some Majora's Mask. I appreciate the effort.
That
feels good, man.
Zombies? Nah, I'd say morons. Oh gosh, that was a burn.
Oh, that was Rarefoil. I thought that was you.
No.
Okay.
That was a quote, sorry.
All right, 2 more medals. Where do I go? What do I do? How do I do it? What did I miss? I could just go souvenir hunting where I didn't yet, right? That is a thing.
Oh, now, what are the souvenirs? Like, where do you find them?
There's dedicated store fronts in each hub world. You go there and you spend rings that you get in the stages, get the souvenirs, and then you go give them to Pickle.
Is there stuff in the shops that has no purpose?
It's all technically no purpose. It's all like stupid food items that get you, I don't know, concept art or whatever, and the souvenirs for when you just are so desperate to metal grind.
Okay. Because, yeah, I remember going to Holovska or whatever it's called, and the store had fish, and I was like, fish?
Yep.
Seriously?
It's not the only store with fish either.
Oh, wow. Multiple fish.
Yeah. Go figure. Now, where is the storefront here? I don't know. Oh, it's like I'm wandering around a world trying to make sense of it all. Whoa, it's like a game! Found it. Oh, Grandia says, I heard IGN gives bad reviews. I'm not sure if Lou and Noah being real people is the issue.
Well, that's
It can't.
Question.
It can't hurt, right? I do like being a real person.
Yeah. Not an autonomous automaton.
Makes the day go by a little faster.
That was good word use.
That was good. There's your 10-cent word for the day. Automaton.
I said autonomous automaton.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Just kind of redundant.
About as redundant as you can get. Aside from automatic autonomous automaton of autonomy. Automatically.
Oh, wow. What's the anatomy of that?
Automatically automatizing an automatic automaton. Automatically.
Dude. Billy Hatcher may have not aged well. That may be true. Because, yeah, I haven't seen that, like I said, since like 05 or something. So, yeah, I may like play it now.
Since I've even thought about that game. I don't know that I've actually ever played it myself.
Super hype, though. You can tell there was no much in localization at all.
No.
Because all voice clips are bad English, bad Japanese approximation of English. I think there's even a song they sing called Giant Egg, and they spell out giant egg, and I think they leave out a letter. I think they say Gintegg.
Oh, good. They spelled taco wrong. I'm pretty sure. I've never seen Taquo before.
I think that's more Spanish than actual Spanish.
Yeah, it might be.
That's a nuclear taco.
That's pretty bad. One of these a day keeps the blah blah. You know the rest. Why do I gotta dig so far into the game to get the snark?
Why can't that shopkeeper stand still? Is what I was wondering.
Why do they say yo all the time? I go to New York City a lot. They don't say yo that often. We don't say yo that often. I should say.
That's better than 06, where it's that voice clip, the hey or whatever.
That was spot on. What are you?
Don't ask me to do it again, one time thing. But yeah, that hey is just so lifeless.
Hey.
I want to see the guy that recorded that, and I want to see him actually recording it as he was doing it.
Just hating himself. Shadowbane asks, why do the cookies look like Ritz crackers? I really couldn't tell you. There's a lot in this game that puzzles me. Like, one of my favorite oversights is this. And we've shown this on stream before. You could do this forever. He'll lay down in the water when he gets bored, and he will never drown.
That's rad.
I just think that's fun. He just temporarily gains complete immunity to, like, needing air and being a living being on this earth.
So I guess it doesn't track his head.
It must not.
It just tracks, like, the center of his body or something.
Ugh. Sure.
Speaking of 06.
Alright, it's metal time. Yeah, I know. I like how they rub it into, you can find a new area in Adabat if only you had 30 more Sun Metal. No, I don't want to view them.
They're emphasizing how tedious it is.
I guess so. Reach the goal ASAP, even if that means ignoring foes on the way. Sure. There's a Sun Metal. Alright, I need one more. Give me it. Please. Please give it to me. Yes! Oh, it's over.
Well done, you did it.
Oh, we did it. We did it, folks. I'm just arms now.
Yeah. He got all the medals, and then his legs were instantly cut off. What a terrible way to go.
I've lost all bone structure. I am now the Jello. Not Jello, the Jello. There's a difference. Can I do the whole rest of the stream like this? Just be very expressive with my hands. Is this okay with everybody? Do you care?
I'll be the
You don't
head
care,
and you
do
be the
you?
hands.
All right, let's go to Adam. Oh, jeez, I can't get up.
Lou, you gotta look at the chat.
God. All right, folks, we did it. It's finally time. Let's get this party in gear here. Play the Shine Get theme. Can I find it?
Dude, I gotta read this one. This is hilarious.
Okay.
Did you notice how many of those like 12-year-old boys on there in Soliana all look like Ron Weasley?
Oh, jeez. I don't want to think about that.
That's hilarious. Oh, nice.
Oh, it didn't do the
Speaking of
wow I was expecting.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, I did it. I'm Rystar, Restar, and Ecstasy, Rarefoil says. You're not wrong.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
I'm a magical kitsune also. So I've been told. All right.
OBS.
Oh, jeez.
You say something?
You'd think I'd learn. All right, folks, here we go. We worked really hard for this stage.
I'm ready for you to die first thing.
Maybe
Like,
I should just
Lose
to
the life.
just to rub
at
it
the
in.
Start.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
And this is a fun one too. Worth the wait, people.
Spoilers, man. I never made it this far.
I'm just gonna be entranced by this. One moment, please.
That's nice. I really like the colors
Yeah. Oh, this is a beautiful stage.
on the where are they? Flag thingies.
Yeah.
Based off Thailand, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Some Southeast Asian country. Yeah.
Just at least that general area.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Whee! Oh, really? Get off of me.
What is that?
I didn't even know there was like a little ticker guy there. I was doing so good, and then it ruined everything.
What do you think the whole lane changing mechanic?
What do I think of the lane changing?
Yeah, do you think is it fun?
I like it a lot, yeah. I mean, it is just kind of like a more accessible QTE, but I like it a lot.
Really? Do you compare it to a QTE?
I mean, because it's more or less like hit the button at the right time or you don't get to go farther.
Yeah, but it's so much less arbitrary than just random buttons.
Oh, I agree. It's a lot more engaging.
It's based off the actual physical layout. So you can actually see it coming in and prepare for it.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, in this
See the thing every
context,
time.
it's not that, and it's a lot of fun. But, like, in the very beginning of this stage, when I was just on the platforms running forward, then it's a little more of like a linear QTE, because it's more or less, you know, do this right or you fall off and die. They're not exactly the same, but that's the gist of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I think it was their way to try to enter the seed.
Oh, jeez, the frame rate.
Oh yeah, it takes major dips.
It's like
in this.
10. It's like 10 FPS. Just in that bit. I mean, Adabat has a
10
lot
out
of
of
frame rate problems. It's all the foliage that makes it struggle so much.
This is the stage where I learned my shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
Shoulder worn out. That's
And learned them quickly, I'm assuming. It's a great stage, though. This is a lot of fun. Most of the daytime stages are a lot of fun. I used to challenge myself to see which stages I could get 1,000 rings in. This was one of them I could do it pretty regularly. Maybe I can do it live right here, right now.
oh. About how long is this one?
It's pretty long. This is more or less the longest one of the game, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, for the day stages, it is. And lose all the rings now.
Yeah, almost.
Those tree roots are like neat.
No! I knew this. I was so close.
Dude, those swinging axis things or whatever, I've rarely found them not cheap.
They're pretty cheap, especially when you have no idea they're coming.
Yeah, like.
Oh god,
I
there's
think
what? There's more than one? Oh jeez.
They should only be put in parts where you clearly have slowed down and drifted down vertically into like a platforming section.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So close. I was doing so good.
So much for that 1,000 rings.
You can say that again. Alright, I'm prepared for it this time.
So, when this was revealed, was this before you were into it? Like, you came in on colors, right?
Around this time, I think. I remember seeing Unleashed all the intro stuff when they were just unveiling it, and I was pretty pumped. Because I hadn't really explored the franchise too much at this point. I don't recall if I got this right at launch or not. But yeah, Colors, I think, was more so my big 3D
For me,
game.
the speed was insane, because that was the fastest we'd ever gotten at that point.
Oh, yeah. I remember people losing their minds when this was first announced. They were like, oh my god, it's so fast! They did it!
Yeah. I still have my doubts as to whether or not it was the best, though. And if it's a completely different game style when you take it to that speed, and they definitely found a way to make it work.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm comparing it to like Adventure 1 or 2 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Much.
To me, that was the closest literal translation of like the Genesis games into the third dimension.
Really?
You disagree?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's hard to think about it really in depth and play at the same time, but
I think out of all the ones that exist, it was the most.
I mean, in terms of like a purely 3D transition, I would maybe say. See, it's tough because the essence of like speed and all that is there, but in terms of replicating the actual experience of the classic Sonics, I mean, you can really only do that in another classic Sonic game. So, you know, that's what I guess Mania is going to be for. I don't know.
Talking about the way Sonic handled.
Oh, okay. I mean, it has been a while since I played the adventure games.
You hold down forward and you gradually gain speed, and the faster
Oh, as
you
opposed
go,
to just
the
like
more,
boosting immediately.
as opposed to instant speed via
No,
button.
I can understand that. I can get on board with that.
Which I think they found a way to make boosting definitely fun, but sometimes I wonder if it doesn't kind of go against what was established in the original games. Because before, if you wanted instant speed, you had to come to a complete stop, crouch, and rev up to get that burst
As
of
opposed
speed.
to go.
Instant.
Feeling good, as Royfo says. We've been neglecting the chat here a little bit, so let me get in there. Grandia2X asks, how do you get this stage? You suffer, and suffer, and suffer, and then you get to play the stage. So
I
that's
don't know
kinda
what
nice.
Rare Foil's stupid letter was.
I actually learned about this game from a letter from SOA that was a reply to a stupid letter I sent them. Feel free to tell that story if you're up for it. Now where the hell do I go? I've done it.
Dude,
I've
you did
accomplished everything in my life.
You've accomplished it. There's nothing left to achieve in this world.
Do I go back to talk? When in doubt, talk to Pickle.
Yeah.
When in doubt, Pickle. Say that about most of the troubles in your life, can't you? When in doubt,
Yeah.
Pickle.
That's what I do. Sweet pickle.
Nothing like bread and butter chips, I say.
Oh, baby.
Good stuff.
What'd you talk about on the stream, guys? Pickles.
Some I don't know. What did we talk about? It's been a while. We've been going tonight.
Talked about Italians and
Talked about Italians
Pickles.
and I made dirty commie jokes, but I'm the dirty commie, as it turns out.
yeah, hard quitting video games for 6 years.
Rage quitting games. I hate this game so much.
Thanks to Shep.
It's like when it's good, it's so good, and when it's bad, it's so bad.
Have you heard of Sonic Rivals? I have, but I haven't played it.
Oh. Grandy asks, thanks for answering my question. I can't say the same for Lewis. I'm sorry. I'm trying to play the game. I do know about Sonic Rivals. I never played it, but I know it exists. Oh, so maybe I can fight the boss in Adabat. I totally forgot about that.
I think in OBS you should put little nameplates where it says Noah and Lou, so it can stop this confusion.
I should start labeling this.
Like a employee ID. Hello, my name is.
I'll put it like right on my forehead.
There you go.
Like,
I should just
whoa.
It says Noah.
Couldn't hurt. Is the Adabat fight a day boss or a night boss? Because we can shave off like 30 seconds if we get this right straight away.
I am interested in playing Rivals, Grandia, and Shadowbane.
So is that what we're playing next? Do I have to go find a PSP?
Oh yeah, dude. How do you stream that?
Very carefully. I'm not
All
sure.
right.
Maybe emulate it? I don't know.
We got the letter.
Oh, we got it. Ooh.
I'll summarize the letter I wrote when I was 10 or 11. Note that. Okay. We will put this into proper perspective. Sonic needing rings is stupid. What's wrong? Are health bars out of season? That was awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. I really think, though, the ring system was smart for Sonic Speed because it's more forgiving.
Oh, yeah. And considering you can recollect them and all that.
Yeah. It's really the only series, I think, that has health like that.
That I can think of.
I bet the reply was, hey, in Werehog mode, you do have a health bar. So
Did
shut
I-
up, you're old. That's probably what they said.
Did I not get the key? I'm pretty sure I got the key.
They put some Rivals love in Generations? What was that? That's what Shadowbane says.
No, I did get the key. So where's the boss? I gotta look this up quick. Adabat boss.
Maybe Sonic Mania Collection was frustrating me. That's why Rare4 says he wrote the letter. Possibly. Dude, Mega Collection is hype.
Mega Collection is great. Don't you knock
That's
Mega Collection?
That's an educational experience, I feel like. Because I was like, I love this series. Let me play every game ever from it. I learned so much.
Let's see. Do. Anyone know what boss I'm supposed to be looking for here? Grandia says, no, Lewis, I meant when I asked how to get that stage, you responded, I shall suffer, while Rare Foil told me how to do it.
I'll be right back, Luke.
Okay. So in the meantime, folks, I'm going to play Adabat Act 2, just because I don't like having lives or anything, even though I know Eggman Land's coming up and I'm going to need it. Overrated.
Here we go!
Alright. I have no clue what's going on here, so this is going to be fun. I don't know if I've ever played this stage before.
Oh, look, Sonic Wikia.
Yeah. I'll admit to cheating my way through this. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, no shame.
Someone's got to do it.
There's no shame in out-cheaping the cheap.
I should say not.
Go!
As I'm facing that way. There we go.
Man, that OBS looks great.
Shut up. Yeah. Oh, now that's just cheap. So is that, but I didn't get hit that time.
I feel like they slowed Sonic down a bit. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Grandia?
That depends. I say. I mean, you weren't asking me, but I had thoughts anyway.
Yeah, thanks, Lou, for just chiming in there, buddy.
You're welcome.
If you address Grandia.
I did, and I didn't even come close to saying what he wanted me to say, so there.
Yep. Awesome. Can I say I love the flip thing in Generations and Unleashed when you go up like a 90-degree angle and then you do a backflip at the top.
Oh
That's
yeah,
hype.
that is fun.
It's straight hype. Why is that not like
So
objectively
hype.
hype?
I think it is objectively hype. It's impossible to not hype off of that.
Complaining about the stage. Rare Foil is complaining maybe about the special stages. Which, yeah, that's a whole different ball game.
In what?
I don't know specifically, but
Just special stages in general?
it's a game I beat on. Mega Collection. Come again, though? No thanks, already ate. Grandia loves messing with you, Lou.
Oh. I mean, at least there's people watching to mess with me. That's my take on it. What just happened?
That was cheap.
Ignoring all of that.
The level of design was like Dollar General right there.
Yeah.
That was
Cheap
a
as hell.
McDouble.
Whoa!
McDouble level design.
McDouble level. Don't you knock those McDoubles.
Dude, they're great.
When it's 3 a.m. and you need it, they're always there for you.
That's right. Unlike the friends in my life.
Oh, that's a sad story, though. No, I can't believe! I knew this. I knew it. There's no check. Yeah, we're not doing that again. I made it all the way through there. And I died. So close. That was like the third lap, too. Thanks, game.
Thanks, game, and your selectively jank camera.
There's
Let's
an
make
Act
this one
3.
happen.
Do I even want to try the Act 3? Do I want to just try to find the boss? Screw it.
Make it happen, dude.
Let's do it.
That's the best way to go.
Bosses. Dark Moray.
Here we
What the heck?
Oh, I'll check that after.
The
Oh,
frickin-
it's one of these. I'm just gonna take it at a leisurely pace here because I don't remember this. I lied.
You sinner. Thank God. Gas stations around here. So I won't die easily from food poisoning from gag and bag. What? I have no idea what he's
What?
talking about. There's supposed to be some sort of regional gas stations that they don't have here.
What did they say it was?
Sheets and gag and bag.
Oh my God, Sheets! Don't you be knocking Sheets.
Well, I don't know what it is. I'm not
Sheets is
knocking
actually bag.
it. It sounds terrible.
I'm trying to think. I don't know what you'd have to compare it to. You ever been to like a Wawa?
No.
Oh jeez.
Is it like Buc-ee's?
What's a Buc-ee's?
There you go.
Yeah.
These regional differences are strong here.
That's
This
right.
is cultural education. What is a Wawa's or a Sheets?
Well, use the Googs. You got Googs.
The goggles?
Yes. Use the goggles.
I'll put my goggles on.
Dark Guardian.
Gas stations in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Are they like really giant?
The Sheets, they're pretty big.
And they have like a bunch of stuff on the inside?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's kind of what I was saying. Buc-ee's is a thing in Texas with this weird, creepy beaver mascot that's kind of the same thing. Giant
Okay.
gas station with giant. It's like a redneck Hobby Lobby on the
Yikes.
inside. He says yikes. That's how much stuff there is, though. And then there's gas on the other side.
So I guess the boss fight is during the day, but I can't find it.
Did you ask me about Sonic Rivals a few minutes ago? Yeah, I was asking
Oh,
if you liked that they made them slow or not running you. Man, look at that Brock Lesnar advertisement.
All right, people, here we go. Boss fight time.
All right, is this the one?
This is the last one before I think the ungodly Eggman Land, and we're gonna need a separate episode dedicated to Eggman Land in its entirety. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, so gag and bag is what he was referring to.
Yeah,
as
like-
mixed cheese.
Gag in a bag. I get it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But hey, I learned what Sheets is, and you learned what Buc-ee's is,
Oh, jeez.
and Wawa's.
That's right. They're both amazing
I love that.
in their own way.
The beaver mascot. When I went to we stopped at like 7 when we went to the South by Southwest stream.
Yeah.
We covered that for TSSZ. It was me and my girlfriend and Austin from Grandpa Falcon. We kept stopping at Buc-ee's because there's so many of them in Texas. And there was this sign of, it was like for a Buc-ee's coming soon. Oh, I saw that. That was
That was some garbage. I'm not
and
even
it
sure what
shows,
happened.
it shows the beaver mascot like looking up like this, and it says 2016 on it. And I'm like, I'm not sure if that's they're building a gas station here in 2016, or if Bucky is running for president.
You'll need to be more specific.
Yeah, because that beaver had a very hope and awe-inspiring look on his face that I would like to see in a president.
Yeah, I mean...
If beavers could run for president.
That is what we need in the world, isn't it?
I only know of Wawas because of someone calling me Johnny. Yeah.
Is he in a Wawa area? I would guess.
What is a Wawa area?
Pennsylvania, pretty much. Okay, so I can't do that because it's instant death, because this game...
I thought he was West Coast, but I could be wrong.
There's definitely no Wawas out there. I can vouch
Sheets
for that.
have soft serve ice cream. Oh.
What? I haven't been to a Sheets in a while. Not since I moved. Ha.
Crushed Oreos, crushed brownies, or Reese's mini pieces? Oh, dude. Mini buttercups. I gotta go to the Sheets. But I have to go up to that. That sounds like I have to
go to the East Coast.
Return to the 13 colonies to do so.
That's pretty much it. More or less your only option. Alright, so don't attack him here at all.
You have before.
See, I can't... Oh my god, what is happening?
What in the world?
What? Why?
Did you just go through the clip through the...
I don't know. This is gonna get really dumb really fast. Oh, Johnny once worked at a Wawa.
So, Whataburger. Ever been?
Waterburg?
Whataburger.
Oh, Whataburger. Yes, I have.
Okay, do they have those where you're from?
No. I think when I was in Texas, I went to Whataburger.
Probably. They're all over Texas, and they're here in Oklahoma, too.
Okay. Yeah, I have one of my friends moved out to Dallas not too long ago, and we were visiting for a few days.
Oh, yeah.
And he explicitly made us go to Whataburger.
That's a good place. Aaron Weber mentioned it when he said, talking about the TSSZ stream, he's like, one of the few reasons to go to Texas would be our, or not TSSZ, but the South by Southwest stream.
Yeah.
So one of the few reasons to go to Texas, which I was kind of like, there's like 1,000 reasons to go to Texas. That is a huge freaking state. But
yeah, it is very big.
the other thing he said was that and Whataburger. I can't deny Whataburger. And I'm like, you're dang right you can't, Aaron.
They are delicious.
Even someone who can stomach as many dank memes as Aaron Weber still knows the importance of Whataburger.
That's right.
And Derek.
Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. So it's basically survive the roller coaster.
That's stupid.
Bang them in the head and you win? I'm not really sure. That's the vibe I'm getting.
The nearest Hooters for me is like 6 hours away. Well, that's good. You never have to suffer that injustice.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with the Hooters. That's not bad.
That's good. I'm glad your town doesn't have a restaurant.
Ah, gee, this is tough.
Tragic. A Sonic restaurant. Dude, I have Sonic restaurants everywhere.
I have a Sonic like maybe 3 blocks from me. I'm surprised I haven't been there yet.
The national headquarters for all Sonic restaurants is literally across the street from my school.
Is that right?
Yes. And you can actually go eat there, and it's not a drive-thru.
Really?
The headquarters is the only Sonic that's not a drive-thru. Doesn't even make sense.
That's interesting.
So
all right.
I've ate there between.
It's getting serious now.
You're gonna do this, man. You're gonna wrap this sucker up.
Right now. I lost the chat for a little bit. Rarefoil has never eaten at a Sonic before. I mean, you're not missing a lot. It's good, but it's not, you know.
Dude, you know something awesome that they did a year or two ago?
What's that? What did they do?
Hedgehog Day, Sonic, the restaurant, had half-price chili dogs.
Oh, did they really?
Is that not great?
I mean, that's like a mandatory brand deal I do say so myself. You kind of can't pass that up. Alright, this should do it, folks, as long as I don't screw up the button press.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. Right in the face, repeatedly and without mercy. Oh, man.
You did it, Lou.
I did it.
You did it.
We did it together. Moral support.
That's right.
Oh, man.
And the chat. I think the chat, too.
And the chat. Chat, huge help.
And the moldy buns of Sonic. The restaurant.
According to Grandia. The moldy Sonic buns. Alright, so... Oh, it's cutscene time. I'm just gonna put the controller down.
Yeah. Celebrate what you've accomplished.
Let's relax, folks. Let's watch some cutscenes.
What's wrong, buddy?
That sounds legal.
Right. I'm just scared.
Scared? It's just another old temple. It doesn't.
I'm
look
just
like
glad
there's
the-
anyone around either.
The delay isn't as bad as it was in my punishment stream.
That's not what
Oh,
I
yeah?
That was unwatchable.
That's not.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. I'm fine.
Ask
Let's go.
Rarefoil. I think he was there.
We all did it together, that's right. Airfoil, we did.
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together. I love how Tails just buzz kills that moment in SA2.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do the whole Chip backstory thing, right? Yeah. That just looks scary and pixelated. Whoa. Did he just, like, bro chest that into existence? I'm pretty sure he just kind of went like, Pex, and it just appeared.
It's this little furry tuft.
What is it with people in this series and touching stuff they clearly shouldn't be touching?
Well, I'm going to leave that there. Rarefoil says, Lou puts down the controller and suddenly QuickTime event.
I would... Oh, don't you even. In the middle of the cutscene. A, you lose. You lose 10 sun medals.
I love how, like, Light Gaia or whatever is like this crazy spirit of symbolicness manifested and personified as a cute little squirrel thing.
Oh, yeah. Whatever
It's like,
the hell he is.
it's like, all right, how do I represent myself as a physical entity? I'm thinking cute little squirrel. Yes, that's how I represent eternal goodness.
Marketing must have pushed that really
Yeah.
hard. We need to sell this toy.
Sonic,
It's like Jesus was gonna. It's like God was like, I'm gonna come down in man form.
all of it.
How? What's the physical embodiment? I could be a Jewish carpenter with a beard, or I could be a cute little squirrel thing. I have to think about that one.
That's like, take your pick.
I think Jesus chose wisely in that regard.
Oh, man. Shadow, don't touch it!
Do 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 do. Do do do.
Don't touch it! That was a beautiful little moment.
That was. I'll never forget that. I'd ship it. What?
I love the music under this cutscene. This is great.
Oh, I'd ship this. Sonic and Chip watching the sunset.
My real name is Light Gaia. I draw power
Okay.
from the day.
I saw
and
5
light
stages of
and
grief
guide
again.
the planet to its people. My
Got to
job
acceptance
was to
really
protect
quickly.
the
It's just
planet
alright.
Yeah, I actually think it was just one
Just
very
one
prominent
quick,
stage.
like,
But Eggman broke the world apart himself. And Dark Gaia and I were awakened before we should have been.
Wait, guys.
He says that like it's his
Dark Gaia
fault.
broke apart, and I didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
I remember what I was supposed to do.
Voice
All
acting.
because this isn't the proper
Jason
time of
Griffith. Yeah.
Awakening.
Time of
Dark
awakening?
Gaia grows
Everything
over
is a
millions of
question?
years, then rises to
Do
destroy
your Jason
the
Griffith
world.
again.
And I put it all
I have a
back
Jason
together.
Griffith?
We've been doing this
What do you
over and
mean?
over, again and again,
What do you
since the very
mean? That's
beginning
so
of
good, dude.
time.
So you were asleep all this time?
Now I'm
For
thinking,
millions
of
of
Roger
years?
Van der Weird, Wild, whatever his name is, Unleashed in Minutes, where Chip touched everything, including the Ark of Covenant and the Earth controlling panel. That Roger Van, however you say his name, makes some good stuff.
That's it's pretty accurate anyway.
Oh, I'm hairy now.
Bet it's thanks to you.
Puberty was right.
I was gonna say puberty's a bitch, isn't it?
Like this. I'm still myself, not like all the other people we've seen. You must have been protecting me this whole time.
You've been protecting me this whole time. The werehog voice is.
The werehog voice with the overstated consonants and all the quote unquote gruffness.
I'm the reason?
Yeah.
Question?
You never doubt yourself, no matter what. You never give in to
It's
the
like-
light
he's like
or
he's just some
darkness
bobblehead.
inside your heart. I think
Everything's a
I know that
question?
about you.
Oh, okay.
We mock Griffith.
It's been so
Now see,
fun
I don't.
getting to see the world.
I mock him all
I've
day.
lived here since the
This
planet
this
began,
scene,
but I didn't know a thing about it.
I don't know. It's almost just like
So
reassurance
good. What it
of
tastes so good.
like the
What it
Sonic
tastes
character
so
and like
nice.
getting all the
I'm so
development out of the
glad I
way
got the
here.
chance to discover all that
And then
with you.
they're supposed to be
And
talking
I'm
to the
so
player
glad
here, I
you
guess.
helped me find my memory.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I will never, ever
Nah.
forget you,
it's rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not sure why.
It was all right.
Sonic.
It's an interesting
Friend.
choice. Bye bye.
Hey,
At least they try. Like it's not overly saccharine.
What?
It's not terribly well
you're
written,
off
but
to
it's
all
not
by
like
yourself.
What?
overtly clunky
Saccharin,
either.
Cause I'm hot, hot. Say what? Sticky sweet from my head to my feet.
So, I mean, there's no reason for you to come
Did you
along,
catch
so,
what song that
I
is?
Do I need
no.
a reason to want to help?
Pour some sugar on me.
Oh Jesus.
He says saccharin or saccharin in that song.
I mean, you have to
Twice,
when
I
that's
think.
what the thing's called.
Yeah.
You know, what was it again? We beat on Griffith incessantly, but it's kind of interesting to see how he did like kind of noticeably improve as the games went on.
Took him long enough, but yeah.
Like
Black
you get to Black Knight and he's not
His
know.
performance in Black Knight is 10 out of 10 for me.
a cheese grater. Is he ever
Maybe not
really a
10.
cheese grater on your ears in these games?
In Sonic X, yes. Oh my gosh. I remember the first line, the first episode of Sonic X comes out of his mouth as I watched it, and I just went,
Actually, coincidentally, I think one of the polls this week or this time around is who's your favorite voice actor for Sonic in the games.
And I bet you Jason wins because people love him, but I can't really get on that board. I found that most people who like Jason Griffith like him because they were his first Sonic and they're attached to him. Because I'm convinced that anyone objective would not prefer him. because-
That's why I don't like go out of my way to openly bash him all the time, because he was Sonic when I started playing these games, like actively.
Yeah, but you can grow up and then know better and realize
Yeah.
it's not the best. Whoops, let that one slip.
Whoa.
And I feel hypocritical because Ryan Drummond's my favorite, and that's who I started with. But I feel like he's in Adventure 2. He just absolutely nails it. But whatevs, my opinion.
Oh no. I gotta do a tornado again.
Okay,
Okay.
I gotta get out of here, man. No, for real though, I do have to leave now.
Okay, then you know what? Maybe that's actually a good place to stop.
Probably not a bad idea.
All right, so then you know what?
You got all the medals.
Yeah, I got all the medals. We don't have to deal with that anymore because I think we go to Eggman Land right after this. So, you know what? Let's take one quick look at the polls. Noah vanished, and that's don't look at that. Egglancer, what? No.
That Brock Lesnar ad.
Let's get you back. There you are. Resize you a little bit. So one quick last look at the polls here before we take off for the evening. If you could only change one thing about Unleashed daytime levels, what would it be? We had one more vote come in since the stream started. We now have a pretty even spread throughout. 2 votes, 50% for controls, how he moves. 1 for something else, which again, you can add in the comments if you sign in to Straw Poll, I believe. And 1 for level design. So everyone has some thoughts on that. And secondly, if you could change one thing about the Werehog stages, we got 1 additional vote for the level design itself. Those levels really are too long and too clunky in places, and
Yes.
people do
And
feel
camera
that.
control too.
Camera control too.
And selectively jank.
Selectively jank camera. It's a pain sometimes. All right, well, I think that's gonna about do it. Let's take one more look at the chat before we head out of here, because we haven't been looking at it. What do we got here? Shadowbane. I want to see a good comedy skit of all the Sonic voice actors over the ages and then get Stephen Page all rolling off lines of what he said and what could be taken out of context. Rare foil. Drummond eats Griffith for breakfast, IMO, but yeah, your favorite Sonic voice actor is probably influenced by who you first heard, e.g.
Eats him for
Jalil.
breakfast, son.
Nom.
Yes. Dang straight he does.
All right, so I think that's going to about do it. Noah Copeland, everybody, thank you very much for swinging by again and making this super bearable.
Money Face is always ready.
Money Face is ready. Let's know, everybody. Werehog's getting tired. I think we're all getting tired. Thank you in the
chat, everybody.
Yeah, thank you in the chat for being engaging and sticking with us throughout the whole medal hunt. It's going to get exciting from here on out because we have more Tornado BS. And then it's Eggman Land and the last couple boss fights, and then it's over. There's probably a good 3-ish more episodes, I'm going to guess.
It's going to be like camp. We're all going to bond, and then we're going to be sad when we have to go home.
That's why we're gonna start thinking about what's coming up next, so don't worry about that. But for now, head on over to strawpoll.me/TSSZ News if you haven't already. Get on those new polls. Get on the polls we just talked about, even though we're not going to see them again.
Get that PSP ready.
Get that PSP ready, because apparently we're playing Sonic Rivals. And we'll see. So come on back Thursday night, 7/6 Central, and we'll keep this party going. Until then, thanks for watching. This is twitch.tv/TSSZ News, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, and I don't want to do the Tails again. It's happening.